We're coming out of a tragic pandemic. And of course, it's not over yet, but when we do emerge, we have to choose to be different than we've been going into this pandemic. And I think from the health perspective, there are a few really critical things that we have to pay attention to. First and foremost is the whole global health equity challenge. The pandemic has made that crystal clear to everyone. And as leaders, we need to step forward to make sure that health equity and gender equity go hand in hand. It's the mom effect. And we know that if women's health suffers, family health suffers, and that leads to a lot of other downstream consequences that detract from the overall quality of life in individuals, families, and communities. But the second thing we need to pay attention to is how do we help people restore good health coming out of the pandemic? We see women disproportionately missing their primary care services, and they're missing their maternal care services. So we have to challenge ourselves to step forward in an affirmative way and make sure that women catch up with their own health, because many of them have been busy taking care of the health of others. So they haven't had their screenings for cancer. They haven't had their vaccinations. They haven't participated in their family planning and their reproductive health services. So being ambassadors and advocates for women to return to care and get the care that they need. And then finally, I think because women are disproportionately involved in the caring and healthcare services, we need to remember that caring and healthcare are gender issues, and we must advocate for a better status for our health providers and our care providers and make sure that they have the training and the personal protective equipment and the security going forward, so that they do not have to step forward on the front lines of healthcare service delivery and put their own lives at risk.